Hey everybody, Marshall from Marshall's Miniatures here, and welcome back to another video. Here is another eBay rescue and his little showcase before we get on with it, as I was recommended to do last time. As you can see, some very thick paint, and we're going to start by stripping it. We're out of isopropyl alcohol, so we're going to use some acetone. I'm going to start by pouring this in here. Oh, that's strong. Oh dear. And what we're going to have to essentially do is very briefly dunk her in, give it a few seconds. Paint's coming off already. And I'm going to do that very quickly each time. As you can see, that paint is manky. Horrible, horrible, horrible. As you can see, we've stripped most of the paint off, doing the best we can. We're going to follow this up with a white scars prime, just like this. Right, so we're going to start with the ghostly parts, and for that, I want to get some Nighthaunt glue. Since we are using the white scars, it will. Well, obviously, white scar was made for this. Well, that's coming out quite thick. Well, we'll see what it looks like when it's slapped on there, of course. Yeah, you guys are this way. We're just going to slap that on there. There we have it. Get into that little crevice. Oh, that's... Whoop. There we go. Should turn out alright, but we'll find out. We'll also get the hand. Obviously she's a ghost, she's going to have ghost hand. We'll leave the face, we'll leave the hair. And whilst that is drying, we're going to do the dress with purple. We're gonna use some Magos purple and just get a little wash on there, so I can see what's what. The entire dress. And we're using a base brush. No wonder it's not coming out too great. But yep, you can get it all on there. We're going to touch that up in a minute. I'm going to touch up that arm as well. You see, this is what it helps show us bits we need to do. I just need to add, we have decided to put Nighthaunt glue on the skeleton, the head itself, just so we can put some screaming skull, deepkin flesh, and add that extra colour. Next, we're going to get some Drakenhof Nightshade, and we're just going to apply that to where we did the Nighthaunt glue. Just like so. Get it all in there. Then next we're going to take Druchii Violet and we're just going to put that all over the robes. I quite like Druchii Violet and Drakenhof Nightshade. Pretty colours. I've put a heck of a lot on there, but it's going to be spread around the entire model, so I don't need to worry. No, I'll be fine. But yeah, just all around the entire model. Remember, these are not how to paint guides. This is just me going through step by step how I restore each miniature to a nice little standard of hey, it's no longer a blob of paint. Up next we're going to get some corn red while the other paint is drying. And we're just going to apply that to the hair like so. Make sure we get a nice bit of coverage. But we're also going to do our best not to touch the ghost skin. Yeah, this you could tell this is an eBay rescue. Look at the head. After that, you want to get some Blood Angels red. This is just going to get into the recesses. We're going to put that all over the hair, just like so. Get into those recesses. So that's where the knife is. That's fine for the time being. While we obviously sort the hair out, sort the skin out. I think we're going to do that gold. Do it quite fancy. Nice bit of gold with some maybe some Reichland flesh shade. Obviously we've spilt over on the head a bit, that's fine. We can touch that up. The hair's just the most irritating part. I probably should have done it. Could have done it first, but I didn't. No, so we've got a bit on the... Oh dear, we've been a bit messy. We'll have to clean that up. Obviously when you see this, again, it'll be cleaned up, but... Okay, everybody, next we're going to get the Calgar blue and the Loth blue, and we're going to be edge highlighting and building up some blue onto the spirit and the face. Obviously I've got a nice brush here. Obviously I've done a little upsie up there, so we're just going to put a bit more paint on. We're going to clean that up like it never happened, just like so. Give the brush a little wash. So we want the spirits to be at the end, so the lighter colours are going to be on the what's the best way to make this make sense? So more spirit, less spirit, less colour, more colour. I think that makes sense. If not, you can flame me in the comments for it. But yeah, we're just gonna chuck some colour in here. So we've still got some of the shade, which is not good. But we're just gonna do our best. And then obviously pretty similar with the Loth blue. Keep it more on the raised edges. Just like so. Because the brush is a bit wet, it's kind of acting like a wash. This isn't good. Oh dear. Yeah, sorry, I'm not talking much, just figuring out where to put my paint. Let's get a bit more. Wrong colour. Get a bit more paint on my brush. Yeah, very nice. Next we're going to be getting Mephiston Red. Oh, I need to shake it up, oops. Mephiston Red. And this is just going to go over the strands of hair. And I will show you in a second. And obviously you don't want to do it all at once. But you want to sort of pick out these raised bits of the hair. And so you can have a little bit there, just add more colour. Oops, bugger, that is not good. We're going to keep it nice and careful. Next we're going to do the exact same with Evil Sons. Just like so. Next we're going to take Gene Stealer Purple. We're going to start doing these robes. There's not really a process to the robes, we're just adding some colour. We're having the bottom of the robes like the spirit, so it's like spirit robes. That's the idea I'm going for at the moment. So we're going to do a dressing. Yeah, that's kind of it. Just add some Gene Stealer Purple, make it look pretty. Then next we're going to get the Dutch Lilac, and this is just going to be our edge highlights, just like so. As I get around these holes. Next we're going to get some Rakkar Flesh. This is going to be for the tippity tip of the arms and the face. You don't want too much. And obviously hand is slightly disfigured. Tickle it on there. You don't want too much. I might have put a tiny bit too much on, but we'll work it in. We'll make it work. You just want to tickle it on the face. Just a nice bit. Then we're going to follow it up with deep Kim flash. Not a bad paint, deep Kim flash. Quite like it actually. Just picking out more details. And we'll chuck some blue over that. I'm going to get some Retributor armor and we're just going to put that on this bit. And the bit beneath it. Let's get some more paint on our brush. Next we're going to get some Reikland Flesh Shade and we're just going to put a little wash all over the gold. Next, we're going to get lead belcher. We're going to pick out the knife very quickly. Yeah, give it a nice little shake. I don't use lead belcher much. I prefer iron warriors or iron breaker. The knife kind of like blends in with the hair almost. I don't like that. Very tricky to pick out, but I'll have to tidy up the hair after. That'll be fine. Finally, we're just going to take some texture paint and lather it on the base. And thank you everyone for joining me in this video. I do appreciate you all watching this. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's eBay rescue with the hair. Well, thank you all very much. I hope you like, comment and subscribe, and I shall catch you in the next one. Thank you very much and bye-bye.